So Fat Joe was a guest on the newest episode of My Expert Opinion with Math Hoffa. Shout out to Math Hoffa. They seemingly filmed the episode the same day that Remy exposed Papoose for his relationship with Clarissa Shields. So of course they asked Joe about it, and this is what he said.
My sister never tells me our personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and then my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the
How do you manage that?
I don't even know how to manage that well because of him, she made me love him. Really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. Like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? What I can't do is stop it or have that. Like they won't listen to me. From the first time she ever asked me for advice, I said, listen, it's different. This is your husband. Nobody come to my house tell my wife, I can't get in the middle of that. That's y'all. You know, I wish this didn't happen.
Salute to Math Hoffa, but I'm just sitting there trying to figure out one thing out of that whole conversation.
Well,
why the hell did Remy have to pay for 10 grown men dinner?
Listen, we're going to get to that. I like the advice that he gave his sister, though. You know what I'm saying? That's different because, of course, this is his sister. They are very close. And like he said, she made me love her husband. I had to love her husband. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my sister. That was, you know, and then that's also my goddaughter's father. That was the most adult advice that he could have ever given. And then that also tells me if she went to him and asked for advice for that, it was something still there. She didn't. She probably, I don't know, but she probably didn't want to leave her husband. It sounded like she still maybe wanted to work through it. He said from the first time she asked me for advice. So you know, I
respect all of that.
Yeah, same.
Why did Remy have to pay for 10 grown people dinner?
Maybe she wanted the treat.
Yeah, maybe she wanted the treat. Maybe it was a holiday thing. Maybe she's like, yeah, I got this one.
I doubt that she took.
You know Remy for a long time. You know Remy's very generous.
She ain't never treat him to dinner though.
Oh, probably not.
Okay,
that's probably why.
But it don't mean that they was broke men.
No,
maybe she just wanted to take.
I just want to know why.
Maybe she wanted to do
treat.
that.
Yeah, maybe she just wanted the treat. I got this one.
She did say last week, in the midst of all the drama, she the one with the bag. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So maybe she wanted to take our peoples out.
And I do have a rule. I don't pay for nothing if I'm around somebody who's richer than me. If we have a dinner and you the rich one, pay for the dinner.
That's right. But people must have been calling Papoose broke after that had circulated the conversation with Fat Joe because he posted this. He said, peace to my brother Fat Joe. I think y'all misunderstood his interview. I was not at Brooklyn Chop House with them. I do spend thousands of dollars there regularly. I love that place. Now, thank you for that, Papoose. But I don't think nobody thought that he was there because that same night, if it lines up, Remy said she came home and he was already there on the phone. He fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa. So yeah, she was coming in from the restaurant. So yeah, you couldn't have been there, you know. But thank you for that piece. We never said that you was broke. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward,
Pat, man.
Right? Moving forward. He said, "I'm sick of this, yo." 50 Cent speaks on allegations. So he was on a recent episode of Flagrant with Andrew Schultz.
That's right.
And during the conversation, he explained, you know that's this nigga friend. He said, that's right. I know that's right. All right. He explained why he's comfortable making jokes about these sexual assault cases.
Bro, that's
why do people come to my page?
Yeah, that's what they said to me, buddy. Well, you're an ex, buddy.
Then you're not worried at all.
Why?
Because you don't got nothing.
I don't have it.
Why you sound skeptical?
You know there's some like opportunists. They'll just throw out the
But that, it would take more for them to say some of the that you see these people say. Look, you met the girl in 2003. You hung out with her. You had a good time after the show with 30 girls there. You just went and y'all hung out, right? And y'all just part ways. Right? So there's no negative things between it. But she can look up at the TV now and you've been a success since then. Feel like that's my life. I was supposed to be there and be upset with you and say something.
Do you remember where, I think it's your baby moms, where it's like she was kind of speaking out and then all of a sudden the house just got burnt down.
Yeah, but you know, it happens. Left eye.
Well, 50's right, but then there's also a part of it. People can just make up allegations and accusations. The beauty of it is the truth will always reveal itself. But by the time the accusations and allegations come out, think about all the things that you could potentially lose.
Yeah, you probably lost everything because people believe it. Like you said, they're quiet when you don't get convicted, but when they accuse you, boy, it's everywhere.
That's right. Loud.
That's
very, very loud.
That's right. That's why when 50 said, what did he say? He said that he doesn't worry about things because he doesn't have anything, but you don't got to have anything now.
Yeah.
People can make up
People make up stories every day, B.
And the fact that they heard him say that would make somebody want to come out anyway, you know, these days. But Moving on, Lauren. Yesterday, Megan Thee Stallion's team filed for a restraining order against Tory, even though he's still locked up. How can you do that?
They did. Number one, they did, and they filed it because they're saying that he is harassing her from behind bars. Yeah. So they're alleging that he caused Meg emotional distress, and he's causing more harm to her reputation while still locked up. Now.
I just feel like there's so many other celebrities outside that would be causing her more stress than him being behind bars. I mean, he just trying to come home.
I'm confused with that too.
I don't
because
understand
if he's
that.
not directly talking to her,
Well, why don't you let Lauren tell the story?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm asking. Is he directly talking to her?
I understand the confusion because I think a lot of people are like, well, he's locked up. Like, how?
Yeah.
So basically what they're saying is that he's done a few different things that are basically like kind of like trolling or like poking the bear a little bit, right? So they're saying that remember when he filed to like, he wanted to go back in and like look at the gun and the fragments, and like he was trying to say, I'm actually innocent. You guys need to revisit this. It's called like habeas corpus or something like that. Meg's team is saying when he did that, he did it allegedly on purpose because it was the day before her Amazon doc was about to drop, and he knew that would make people have a conversation. That's what they're alleging. Have a conversation about whether she was lying or not, because you guys know that's been like the big thing. It's like a lot of people do think that Meg was shot. There are some people who think that she was lying, and then he's sitting in jail. A court ruled that, according to the court, he shot the gun.
He was found guilty.
He was found guilty of the charges, but they're saying that he did all that to start up that conversation again, which that causes people to go in her comments. That causes people to be just at her. Even they're saying that this can even cause like harm to her as a music artist, because then she gets in a place which she's talked about where she don't want to do music, she don't want to do anything. It causes her that distress, and she's even talked about before at one point even wanting to kind of take her own life. So all of this then piles on. They're also saying that, well, and there was a big thing too about, does the LAPD have the gun?
Yeah,
or not have the gun?
They said they have it.
Yes, but the LAD, yes, they came back out and said, no, we do have the gun, because they also alleged that when he tried to reclaim his innocence and things of that nature. But they also said that he's using third-party bloggers, allegedly, to come in and spread false information. There's one blogger that Meg has a civil suit against right now for doing such, that they actually went in, and Megan's lawyers obtained Zelle records from this blogger. And according to the records that Megan's lawyers have, they have payments, including a $3,000 payment in 2020, a $200 payment, and a $1,000 payment, which they are alleging was payment for this blogger to spread false information or falsehoods, as they're calling it, about Megan, which again causes all the stuff that we talked about before. So basically they like, look, she needs a restraining order, and it's a civil one, not a criminal one, because there's laws that like you can't get a criminal order of protection after you've already been convicted of a crime.
So the restraining order is gonna stop him from talking about her, or because he can't go around it.
Essentially, that's what they're trying to do, because she had that before. She had the restraining order and she had the gag order, but it was from 2020 to like 2023, and that's over now.
So is paying the blogger illegal or unethical? I mean, I know it's unethical, but is it illegal?
I think if you can prove that, criminally, I can't answer that question. I don't know for sure, but I know civilly, the way that they have this set up, if they can prove that what that blogger put out caused for Megan to not make money, or to if
it was false,
any harm, and because it wasn't true, then civilly, yeah, like that's like Cardi and Tasha K, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But let me ask you a question.
But they have to prove it though. There's a burden of proof there.
Even with the proceedings, now you have to. Like, I can't put out a proceeding on somebody's birthday because it might cause harm, or I might put it out before her doc. Like, it's a proceeding, it's a court proceeding. You should be able to put out a court proceeding whenever you want, right? Or is that considered?
We got it. But so you mean like when they're filing for?
Because you just said that he put out a proceeding the day before her Amazon thing dropped, and if he did that, why would that be a problem? Now you have to.
I think they're trying to allege at the timing he knew it would stir up these negative things because of what they're claiming and the stuff that he claimed, and it wasn't true. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like the non-truth, the burden of them proving that, and then that costing them or Megan harm by saying she can't make money, she can't think, she's being attacked.
This man is trying to come home. Anyway, thank you, litigious Lauren.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Maybe started using words like proceedings. I was go Envy.
Nah, they filed proceedings. All right. Well, that was Jess with the Mess.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.